ಎಲ್ಲ ICSE ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ 10 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಐಸ್. ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವತೆಗೆ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಇಂದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸಗಳನ್ನು ಏಕಾಗ್ರ ಚಿತ್ತದಿಂದ ಶಾಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಗಿಸುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಕಲಿತ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೆಯುವ ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವತೆಗೆ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಕುಲದೇವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ. ಟೇಕ್ ಡೀಪ್ ಬ್ರೆತ್ಸ್. Yes, sir. Good evening, my dear students, ICSE students. In the previous class, we started development of origin as a bridge course of a periodic table. Periodic table. So, development of periodic table took place in different levels. The first attempt was made by Doberner. I think we discussed Doberner's law of triads, Doberner's periodic table based on the law called as the Doberner's law of triads. How the development took place. Very few elements were known at that time, as most of the elements could not form triads. This particular table was discarded. Then the second noteworthy attempt was made by A.R. Newland, of a British chemist. Newland's classification of periodic table. Newland's classification of periodic table. He no doubt classified the periodic table right around 1863 at the same time of Mendeleev. So Newland stated that he arranged the elements in the increasing order. He gave a law called as law of octaves, right? As most of the elements could not form triad, this was discarded. Second attempt was made by Newland. He gave a law called as law of octaves. What he means by octa? Octa means 8. Law of octaves. Octa means 8. Means according to this particular law, what he states is that when the elements are arranged in the law, when the elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic weight, when the elements are arranged, when the elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic weight, increasing order of their atomic weight, increasing order of their atomic weight, every eighth element starting from any element will have identical properties. This repetition of identical properties is called as periodic property, and this particular law had, as you know, what is the statement of law of octaves? When the elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic weight, every eighth element starting from any element will have identical properties. Lot of drawbacks were there in the Newland's law of octaves, and this law was obeyed only up to calcium. After calcium, law fails, and some of the meaningless elements were arranged, and some elements having identical properties like iron. They are very close to cobalt and nickel. Iron is placed away, cobalt and nickel, and this law was applicable only up to calcium. After calcium, it fails, right? And because of many drawbacks, this particular law of octaves was also discarded, not accepted widely. The third attempt, a successful attempt, was made by a Russian chemist, and this table is a famous table, Mendeleev's periodic table. 1869 he gives it, Mendeleev's periodic table, and this Mendeleev's periodic table is widely accepted and respected. Periodic table. So Mendeleev's periodic table in 1869, contemporary of A.R. Newland, was a very successful attempt, widely accepted, because his arrangement of elements was very, very clear, and his prediction was, Mendeleev's prediction was very perfect. The elements is predicted at that time. Even inert gases were not discovered, but Mendeleev left in his table places also for future elements. The future elements were later in 1896 discovered all inert gases. Now we have in the modern periodic table helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. So he left gaps there, called them as zero group, and they were included. Even silicon, germanium, he predicted as aluminum, boron, they were also correct. Therefore, this was one of the successful attempt, and he announced a law. It is called as Mendeleev's periodic law. Mendeleev's periodic law. Periodic law. He gave the law very simple. The simple statement of the law is that the properties of the elements, try to understand, the properties of the elements, the properties of the elements, the properties of the elements, the properties of the elements are periodic function, periodic function. Open your notebook, note down it, don't watch it like a YouTube video. It is a class, right? Logs is not only YouTube channel, it is a institute, and you are not watchers, are not considered as subscribers. I want all of you to come live. Two of you, hi, your name is not there, you join and my WhatsApp group. I will put the WhatsApp link in the description box of the videos. I have not put it seems, and you click there, you can join to my WhatsApp group if you like my Logji channel. It is a course. I consider you people not as my subscribers, you are my students, and take pen and paper, seriously learn it. I will promise you, I will definitely give my best. I will prepare you for the ICSE chemistry, mathematics perfectly. With my 27 plus year experience, I will train you, right? And it is ICSE school teachers cannot teach because this is PUC syllabus. As I have got experience in teaching PUC2 up to PUC2 for more than 27 plus years, I can explain you better, I can teach you better, make use of it. The properties of the elements are periodic function of their atomic weight. Remember, it was 1869. Remember, only atomic weights were known at that time, right? Electrons were not discovered. 1896, J.J. Thomson, sir, a British physicist, discovered electrons. And therefore, at that time, when no more informations were there, atomic structure was not established. Now we have atomic structure completely established by 1913, right? Atomic structure. and atomic weight. The meaning of this is that when the elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic weight, elements having identical properties will repeat after certain fixed intervals. Their physical and chemical properties of identical elements will repeat when they are arranged in a increasing order of atomic weight. And it was successful because he arranged them into horizontal rows. At that time, remember, 63 elements were known at the time of Mendeleev. It had drawbacks, no doubt, but Mendeleev's periodic table is, he laid a solid foundation for the modern periodic table we are using, which was given by Moseley and improvised by Bohr, Niels Bohr sir. Improvised it. Whatever modern periodic table you are seeing in your textbook or anywhere, that modern table was designed, a long form of the periodic table was designed by Niels Bohr sir, who discovered, who gave Bohr's atomic theory. You studied in the 9th standard. The properties of the elements are periodic function of their atomic weight, and he classified 63 elements. He made 63 cards writing atomic weight and symbol element. Symbol is X, atomic weight, and he wrote all properties on that sheet, and he just put them on a wall and go on arranging them, having identical properties of the elements. He arranged them on a wall, right? And finally, he classified the elements into vertical columns called as groups. Same name is left till today. And horizontal rows are called as periods. And actual definition of the periodic table. What is the definition of the periodic table? Periodic table is nothing but, periodic table can be defined as the tabular arrangement of, the tabular means a table, tabular arrangement of elements, tabular arrangement. Suppose that you are asked arrangement of elements. First of all, you understand the concepts clearly. Then I will send in the WhatsApp group the assignments. I will take after every chapter subjective test in the pattern of Icse 10th standard 2026-27, and you can give MCQ time based test in Vedims app. Download Vedims app, available in the Play Store, or you can even watch the YouTube channel in which I have taught basic mathematics. And now it is mind maths. I am creating courses also for ICSE chemistry maths. So you can pay for this rupees 540 and you can start mind maths now. It is uploaded. Now shortly I will upload chemistry and maths courses for after every chapter you will have MCQ, large number of MCQ tests. The app will give you the result as soon as you finish it, and analysis also, in which topic you are weak, in which topic you are strong, right? So for these every chapter subject which some 360 rupees app developers fixed, you have to pay it and you can download it. Now right now I have not yet uploaded it. I'll upload to the Vedims app. Right now you can watch the mind maths required for your basic maths in the Vedims YouTube channel. This will not give quiz tests. To give quiz tests in Play Store, you have to download, already available in the Play Store. You can download the app and use it. And there you can give the quiz. 10 basic models are put there. How you can improve your mind maths, I have discussed step by step, and make use of it. Your mathematics, if improves, your chemistry, physics automatically improves. What is periodic table? Come back to our study. The tabular arrangement of elements in vertical columns, in groups. What are groups? Groups, the term group was given by Mendeleev only. Vertical columns. Vertical columns. You must have correct understanding of the periodic table to learn periodic properties. Vertical columns. Vertical columns. Definition of the periodic table. And periods. Periods means horizontal rows. Have clear idea. Even required for 11th standard. In detail you are studying PUC1. Therefore, learn it in detail so that it will help you for the competitive examination, JEE, NEET after completion of second PU. Therefore, right now you have got opportunity, time, learn it again in detail, not from marks point of view, from knowledge point of view. You attend my classes to improve your knowledge first, conceptual understanding first, then subjective questions, any donkey can answer. It is not a big thing, but understanding the concepts clearly is very important. I am focusing on that. Being a senior teacher, don't directly go for this thing. Learn the concepts first time learning clearly, slowly, so that it will go to your memory. Take a pen and paper, try to jot down the points and try to reproduce the definitions. These are basic things, pen and paper. This is ChatGPT, Google, useless. They will not prepare your brain. They will decrease your thinking capacity, analytical capacity. It is already all academic experts are telling. Don't use ChatGPT to solve your physics problem, maths problem. Definitely will become a big zero in competitive examinations. They will decrease your mind capacity so that you never think. If you never think, only ink and watch TV, watch or get answers in ChatGPT, useless. You are going to fail in the competitions. Your knowledge will be big zero. All that competitive examinations are just entrance gates. After entering the gate, your knowledge counts. Ultimately, in the market, your knowledge counts. I have seen there are many students who were scored only ordinary scores, and they are now very good engineers, very good doctors. Your marks will not count after in the profession. Your knowledge counts in the profession. Therefore, you study physics to improve your physics knowledge. Study chemistry to improve your chemistry knowledge. Exams will come and go. One day exams will be stopped. You have to go to the profession. You have to become a programmer in computer. You have to become a surgeon in medicine. Without knowledge, how can you do this? Therefore, you learn from knowledge point of view. Some youngsters like you are not properly guided. They are misguided. Definitely will suffer. After PUC2, even you cannot clear the entrance. Like NEET and JEE, you have to take a pen and paper. Many toppers are rims together they are writing by taking pen and paper. Right? Even in many countries, pen and papers are writing is started. This is the classical method and don't forget it. The tabular arrangement, understand tabular table arrangement of elements in groups and periods. Periods are horizontal rows. Horizontal rows are called as periods, which show, right? Similarity in chemical properties, similarity in chemical properties, and gradation in physical properties. Means like melting point, boiling point. Gradation in physical properties. Gradation in physical properties. Physical properties is called periodic table. Correct and meaningful definition, complete definition of the periodic table is called periodic table. Suppose that a 1 mark question is asked. Is called periodic table, PT. What is PT? Periodic table. The tabular arrangement of elements in groups, vertical columns and periods, horizontal rows, which show similarity in chemical properties, gradation in physical properties is called as periodic table. Correct and meaningful definition. Let us come back to achievements of Mendeleev. He is considered as he laid the solid foundation globally. He was accepted, right, till 1913. Border periodic table came, and Mendeleev was respected, accepted. But after discovery of atomic structure in 1913, Moseley showed that atomic weight is not a fundamental property. Atomic number, electronic configuration, number of electrons or protons are more fundamental property. He proved from 1869 up to 1913, Mendeleev's periodic table was widely accepted. only 63 elements were there. He arranged the elements into groups. Those groups were named by Roman numerals, right? Like 1, and he made subgroups 1A, 1B. Then a second group had subgroups 2A, 2B, third group 3A, 3B, fourth group 4A, 4B, fifth group 5A, 5B, sixth group, right? 6A, 6B, seventh group 7A, 7B, observe, right? And eighth group was a group of triad. Then zero group elements he kept empty. Totally there were, right, 7 groups, and this group was a group of triads, means a set of 3 elements, triads like iron, cobalt, nickel. All the drawbacks of the Newland's periodic table were clear. And now these particular groups, according to IPAC recommendation in the modern periodic table, this Roman 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, so these were left. Observe here, 7, right? 7 2s are AB, 7 2s are 14, plus these the triads, 3 elements were separated, plus 3 plus 1, 14 plus 3, 17, 17 plus 1, 18. Now, according to IPAC, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, this AB was removed. Now they are numbered from 1 to 18 in the modern periodic table. 1, 2, 3, 4th group, 5th group, 6, 7, 8, 9, so on up to 18. 18th group is the zero group. So this is the change. But originally, these 18 groups are present in the Mendeleev's periodic table only. Instead of Roman AB, now they have changed. And there were drawbacks. One of the drawback was that at the time of Mendeleev, electrons were not discovered, and he believed that atomic weight, increasing the atomic weight, there were drawbacks like there was no position for isotopes. You know what are isotopes? Isotopes will have identical atomic number but different mass number, H11, H12, H13. He gave a box for hydrogen, only one box for hydrogen. People asked him, what are isotopes? Isotopes are the different forms of the same element having same atomic number. Generally in symbol, atomic number of hydrogen is 1. Nowadays you know atomic number. At the time of Mendeleev, atomic numbers were not there, right? And having same atomic number but different mass number. This is hydrogen 1, 2, 1, 3. This one is called as protium. Protium having 1, 1 is called as protium, remember. And H12 is called as deuterium. Therefore, it is called as P11, deuterium. 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 And third isotope is radioactive. It is called as a tritium. There are 3 isotopes of hydrogen. People asked him, you have classified on the basis of isotope. This box of hydrogen, is it, where is the place for protium, deuterium and tritium? This question was asked. Therefore, this was one of the severe drawbacks. And some anomalous pairs were there. Against the rule, he arranged some elements. Anomalous pairs you studied already. I will not go in detail. Anomalous pairs means against the law, having a less atomic number. Anomalous pairs were there. They were arranged in the, even though atomic weight is decreasing, they were arranged like tellurium and iodine. Anomalous pairs. And a lot of gaps he left. But he justified this. I have left the gaps because in future elements will be discovered, and even named some elements which are discovered in the future. Therefore, it was accepted widely. And zero group elements, his prediction was correct. Later in 1896, after discovery of electrons, inert gases were discovered, and his prediction came true. Therefore, Mendeleev's periodic table was one of the successful model. I am just briefing them for your recall. Last and very important, modern periodic table. Modern periodic table. So the modern periodic table will briefly explain you modern periodic table on what basis it is developed. Even it is important. Modern periodic table. I will clearly explain you about the modern periodic table. Today I will Abhi. Okay. I am saying Abhi. How are you? Abhi. Sir, I am your student from Classic. Thank you, Abhi. Ask all your friends to join. Okay. Just not to waste your time, I am teaching, and you can join my WhatsApp group also. There you can chat more after the class. Even you can call me also after 10 o'clock or between 1 to, you will be in the school. You call me after, because up to 10 o'clock I have classes. Inform all your classmates too. My students of 9th standard, I am very proud of you people. Inform all of them to come live stream. I will support throughout year. I will teach all chapters in chemistry and mathematics, and after trigonometry I will complete up to one level. I will separately class your start your mathematics class also. Already I have separated PUC1. I will separate Icse also this week. Already chemistry is separated. I will separate maths period also. Ask your friends, complete their homework at 9:30. By 10 and 10:05 I will leave. Daily 40-45 minutes I will clarify the concepts, and even I will send the study materials in the WhatsApp group, and even assignments I will send of the ICSE level. Abhi, please ask all my students of classic school to join me live stream. Particularly I am doing it for you people only. As I couldn't come to the school this year, I have made it due to my health issues. I am helping you. I felt I can help you on live stream. Join, and there will be no fees for my class. Only the Vedium's app you have to download. In that I will have the course quiz also, topic quiz also. Okay. So modern periodic table was developed in 1913. As you know, it was Moseley who did some experiments on elements. We call them as X-ray diffraction experiments. Later in 11th and 12th standard you will be learning in physics. X-ray diffraction studies of the elements he studied, and he could count. By 1913, remember, already electrons were discovered by J.J. Thomson. He studied in atomic structure. We discussed it in atomic structure. J.J. Thomson. Okay. J.J. Thomson discovered electrons. Thomson discovered electron in 1896 by his cathode ray tube experiment you studied. And protons were discovered. Protons were discovered by Goldstein. You studied in atomic structure. Goldstein discovered protons, and nucleus was discovered by by Rutherford Sir, British physicist, famous physicist Rutherford Sir, by his famous gold foil experiment. Rutherford Sir by gold foil experiment. All these development took place at that time. Moseley was studying X-ray diffraction studies. Right now you know that in nucleus there are two particles. One is proton, another one is neutron. These neutrons were discovered by James Chadwick, the student of Rutherford, in 1932. James Chadwick. Just I am recalling you. James Chadwick discovered in 1932, and a lot of development took place in the 20th century. And Moseley could count the number of protons present in the nucleus, and he reported it to Rutherford Sir. And this number of every element will have the number of protons, and the same number of electrons are revolving in different cells and subcells around it. Right? This number of protons in the nucleus, which is equal to number of electrons in the nucleus, and as these two numbers are will have plus 1 unit. Every proton will have plus 1 unit, every electron will have minus 1 unit. as number of protons is equal to number of electrons, atom is neutral. Why atom is neutral? Atom is neutral. And this number of protons, which is equal to number of electrons in an atom, this number is called as Rutherford sir told that let us call this number as atomic number. The name atomic number was coined by Rutherford sir because Rutherford sir at that time was one of the senior physicists. Every juniors used to tell him what they did, and this number of protons and number of electrons name atomic number was coined by Sir Rutherford sir, who discovered the nucleus. Okay, and atom is neutral. Suppose that you take hydrogen nucleus, you know, hydrogen will have only one proton, and one electron is revolving around the nucleus. And what is the unit charge of proton? +1 -1, net charge becomes 0. Therefore atom is neutral. Atom is neutral. Whenever it gains electron, loses electrons, ions are formed, right? Ions are formed. When hydrogen gains electron, it forms H+1 ion. And when it loses that electron, it forms hydride ion. Like this, positive ions are formed when electrons are lost, negative ions are formed when electrons are gained. Let us come back to the modern periodic table. Therefore, I wanted to recall you the story behind it. Therefore, I told you, he showed that atomic number is, his discovery was atomic number or number of electrons. Atomic number is more fundamental property than atomic fundamental property. That is the contribution of Mosley sir. Atomic number is more fundamental property than atomic property than atomic. Take a pen and paper, write, understand, write. ಬರ್ಕೋತ ಕಲ್ಕೋತ ಬರ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ನೋಡ್ಕೋತ ಕೂಡ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ನೋಡುದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಓದುದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತತಿ, ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಮೋರ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್, ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಮೆಮರಿ. ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ definitions 4-5 times, derivations 4-5 times. Writing makes you perfect, reading makes you complete. There is a proverb, writing makes you perfect, reading makes you complete. Therefore, whenever you attend a class, whenever you open a book, open with pen and paper. My teachers used to say at that time. That is how we learned. Therefore, you will never forget it. They will go to permanent memory. More repetition, repeatedly writing, repeatedly thinking is called as study. Otherwise, it is called as reading. Reading and study are two different things. Try to understand. Newspaper reading is not important to your life. Textbook reading is important to your life because you are writing board exam. And reference books studying. Study means repeated revision, repeated writing, memorizing, repeatedly will send the things to permanent memory. And if you have not studied it properly, then you cannot answer orally in the class, even you cannot write neatly in the exam. Therefore, I prefer writing. And take a notebook and pen. Don't consider this as a YouTube video. Consider it as a live classroom. Therefore, I am not uploading recorded classes. Live classes means you have to come, sit before this thing with pen and paper, solve the problems. Even I will solve mathematics also shortly after completing this one. Tomorrow, maths will be combined for state, CBSE, ICSE between 8:30 p.m. to, never get confused, 9:30 p.m. till I complete trigonometry, which is common to all of you up to application, heights and distances. Then I will separate you. What are the topics? One small topic is separate from CBSE, state and ICSE. Therefore, I am taking you in detail, in depth trigonometry. If your trigonometry becomes strong, you are learning in first PU. Calculus and application of calculus, integration, application of integration. Foundation for that is trigonometry. Therefore, you have to make a trigonometry perfect. Therefore, I am taking combined all streams trigonometry I will complete. Then I will start your individual chapters like I started the periodic properties. One major chapter will be completed, and I will even cover questions from your ICSE textbook also. I have ICSE textbook, state and CBSE textbooks, all reference books, and even you can refer RD Sharma book, best authors book. You refer, they will help you a lot. RD Sharma book, wonderful book. Okay, and even Selena book is also good book. In your school also they will give reference books. Practice more, and at least 2 to 3 books you refer. Practice. Then you will become perfect. Minimum 50 to 100 problems if you solve in trigonometry, you can solve the questions. Therefore, take rough papers and pen, solve the problem, see the answers. Don't copy down the short books. Useless. And we are useless. 95% your results will come in one recorded video uploaded. 95% your results will come on your homework quality. I am coming on your study table at 9:20, and I am coming on your study table at 9:20. How you have to prepare for exam, like your family friend, like your family member, I am teaching you on behalf of your parents, and that will be free of cost. Just you have to take a notebook and pen and sit before me. This is my service to you, right? Atomic number is a more fundamental property than atomic weight. Was the discovery of contribution of this changed. This was a big blow, or you can even say the development of further Mendeleev. So the Mendeleev's periodic table had to be changed because this particular, it is a big blow, and after the discovery of atomic number, Mendeleev's periodic table was discarded, or in other words improvised. We can say improvised. We cannot disrespect Mendeleev because his contribution is also great, and he mostly stated, just he changed one word. Even with due respect to Mendeleev sir, Mosley gave the modern periodic law. And based on that, he constructed modern periodic law. It was in the modern form by Niels Bohr. Modern periodic law was given by Mosley. Based on that, he made classification, and whatever form, long form of the periodic table you are seeing in your textbooks and elsewhere was developed by Niels Bohr. Remember, therefore, that table, long form of the periodic table you are seeing in your textbook is called as Bohr's table, because Niels Bohr is a famous physicist who gave Bohr's atomic theory. You studied in the 9th standard. Modern periodic law, just he changed one word, replaced atomic weight by atomic number in the law of the Mendeleev's periodic table. He stated that the properties of the elements, maybe physical or chemical properties of the elements or periodic function, very important. The properties of the elements are periodic functions of their atomic number. Periodic functions of their atomic number. The properties of the elements are periodic function of their atomic number. Just one word is replaced. Weight was replaced by atomic number. This becomes a modern periodic law. The key word that is changed is atomic number. Maybe ask for 1 mark. State modern periodic law. Who gave it? Mosley. The properties of the elements are periodic function of their atomic number. What was the Mendeleev's periodic law? The properties of the elements are periodic functions of their atomic weight. And this solved many inconsistencies of Mendeleev's periodic table, because there was no place for isotopes. Let us take the example. Isotopes. What are isotopes? Same we will take the protium, deuterium, tritium. H11, H11, H12, H13. Okay. See, all of them have the same atomic number. Therefore, Mosley periodic table was successful. Hydrogen, atomic number 1, the mass number is 1.008. You can observe in the periodic table, modern periodic table. This 1 is atomic number is same. Therefore, all isotopes can be placed in one box only. And this successfully solved the problem of it. Even atomic number of, say, tellurium and cobalt, tellurium and iodine, their atomic number is increasing. Therefore, the all inconsistencies of Mendeleev's periodic table were cleared and explained clearly in the modern periodic table. Now we'll see the main features of the long form of periodic table. Long form of periodic table was given by, remember, Niels Bohr, not Mosley. Long form of modern periodic table. Long form of modern periodic table. One interesting fact I will tell you, and all Dharwad students must be proud of it. A periodic table is created by Dara Bendre ಅವರು ಒಂದು periodic table ಅನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. One of my friend has this. Once I get that copy, I will show you and I will send the photo of it. If it's a hard copy is available, right? I will show you, and which can fit more than 200 elements, 260 through 269 elements. I am also not clear. I am searching the hard copy of it. Once I get that periodic table, I will be the first to show it in my live stream. That is the contribution of Dr. Dara Bendre, Dharwad, Karnataka. Right? So the famous Bendre was not a poet. Bendre sir was not a poet. He was the teacher of my teachers, and he was teacher of teachers. He was a great mathematician. He was a great physicist and a great chemist. He contributed to the chemistry also. Read more than 14,000 books with the notes in every page, available in Hubli. Sharma sir, with Sharma sir, available. Books are also available. I will, as soon as I get the periodic table, I will show you. I will be very happy to show that contribution of Indian poet Dara Bendre. Many people know that Dara Bendre ಅವರು ಕವಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾತ್ರ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಅವರು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗಣಿತಜ್ಞರಿದ್ರು, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ statistician idru, physicist idru. At his deathbed, he was discussing about nuclear physics with the scientists till his last breath. He has got great zeal about learning. Okay, so that is what we have to learn from great people. Great people will be dedicated, and he was an excellent talent. Right? Bendre ಅವರು ಒಬ್ಬರು ಪ್ರತಿಭಾವಂತರು. ರೈಟ್, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇದ್ದವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತು ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಧಾರವಾಡದೊಳಗೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತದಂದ್ರೆ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಝೀರೋಸ್, ಅಂಡ್ Dara Bendre sir, they were heroes, right? And like this, periodic table, modern periodic table, it has got 18 groups numbered. How many groups are there? According to IPAC recommendation, vertical columns are numbered from 1, 2, 3, so on up to 18. I will talk more details in the next class. I think I don't want to disturb you because you have to go to school. Up to 10:05, I will be there by 9:20 to 25 to 10:05. Okay, I will talk to you. I will not disturb you. Sleep well, my dear students. Study well. Keep your head and mind cool. Do exercise every day. Go to school every day. I know Icse students have got lot of pressure because last 2 years, last year I worked in depth. It is a PU7 syllabus for young students like you. Don't worry. Desai sir is here. No fear. Okay. All the best, my dear students. Good night. Meet you tomorrow at 8:30 to 9:30. Combined class till trigonometry, heights and distance are completed. Then I separate. I expect all ICSE students of Dharwad, even Gadag, right? We have got Gurukula hostel also, Partha Gurukula hostel near Udaya hostel. Udaya hostel addresses are there available. I will available in my status every day. I will upload, and you just save my number. Those who don't know my number, 9731571044, and it is a Logji channel. Logji Desai sir, you can save it like this so that you can get details, and I will definitely put the WhatsApp link to join ICSE class 10. There you can send your doubts, right? Because in live stream, as a short time I have to cover the syllabus, I cannot chat you more. I will see. I am from Dharwad. Dharwad, Karnataka. I am from Dharwad, Karnataka. Okay. Karnataka, Dharwad. I am from Bendre city. I am in Bendre city, and I'll be coming at between 9:25, and I worked in Dharwad ICSE Classic School. My students are there. Due to my ill health, I could not support them in 10th standard. To support them, I started this particular YouTube stream. My dear Classic International School students, you don't worry. I'll be supporting you in chemistry maths throughout the year till you go to examination hall. You can call me, contact me, and send your doubts in WhatsApp group. I will support you till you go to examination hall. Thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow at 8:30. Don't get confused.